We have with us the management of Shyam Metalics and Energy joining us, Mr. B.Bhushan Agarwal, the Vice Chairman and MD joining us on the show. Mr. Agarwal, hi, thank you so much for making time and speaking with ET now. Well, the numbers this time were a bit muted, whether you look at on a year-on-year basis or even sequential basis, and you can attribute it partly to the macro concerns. But the question is, as we look forward to the next 9 months, can you say definitely that the worst is behind?
I feel, like the steel prices have already bottomed out and we are seeing the revival in the price side. In China also, if you can see, there is a revival in the steel prices. But since this is a second quarter is always little bit, on the monsoon side, there is always a pressure. But, we can see simultaneously the raw material prices are also, correction is happening in the raw material price as well. So I see in the down the line, the margin should improve because of the correction in the iron ore prices as well as in the coal prices. And where the demand is concerned, we should not be very much worried because India is a very growing economy and a lot of activity and action is happening in our country. And I see, where the volume in respect to the demand is concerned, we should be able to meet out.
Okay, so that's the point as far as the outlook is concerned on the macros. But what about margins? Because I wanted to scratch that point further with you. Despite the volatility, the margins have managed to remain largely stable. And that's partly because of the fact that you're an integrated player. What's the visibility and outlook when it comes to the operational performance and margins?
The inventory is not very majorly, I would say at this point of time because yes, but there are some carryover of the old inventory of the last quarter. But we had been very slow in taking the positioning, seeing the correction in the market. And in the same quarter, I see, we should be able to refrain with the margins, what we are enjoying. And also I see, because there is a lot of correction happening in the iron market, in the iron ore prices and the coal prices, which is falling drastically, I feel margin should not be a challenge.
You've also approved a fundraise to the tune of about 3,600 crore rupees and a capex plan of 4,000 crores. How much will capacity increase by and when?
See, we have already announced the new capex of around, close to 3,900 crores. And we are adding more capacity in the specialty alloy, adding more on the power gen side, and different product mix. So we have, I see in the time to come, we see a CAGR of around, close to 15 to 20% year-on-year basis. And simultaneously, we'll see the bottom line as well as the top line seeing changes on the improvement side.
Right. Mr. Agarwal, we understand that the promoter group also needs to reduce its shareholding from the current 88.35%. But when do you expect the stake sale to happen and any timeline that you can share with us?
Yes, there is an interest already because the company has been performing very well. And, post-IPO, if you see there is a growth, whatever we had committed, we have delivered. And today, whatever capex of close to, on the IPO side, whatever capex have been committed, we have already anchored more than 80% capitalization. I'm sure the investors must be happy, and yes, they are showing a lot of interest in further investing, and we are also seeing the interest of the new investors as well. Yeah.
Mr. Agarwal, we'll let you go on that note. Appreciate you joining us on the show.